What is cracking? Because it is your boy Cypher Blocky here, bringing you guys the first ever major Pokemon League battle. It is a kind of like sports Pokemon League, kind of like the GBA, but there's a bunch of us guys, you know, with cap cards, without cap cards in it. A lot of us have cap cards, but we're all recording this and we're gonna throw it on YouTube, and we're gonna try to make this kind of like a, you know, like a every Sunday kind of thing. So today my opponent is Jordie Boy Jack. Make sure you guys go check him out on Twitter and YouTube. I will leave both those links in the description below. And Jordie has an amazing team. I mean, the overall build of all of them is like fantastic. So I really had to prepare for this one. But the Motor City Moltres did have to come in clutch, and you know, we just had to really prepare for this week. So today my man's Jordie Boy Jack, aka Jordie, is bringing Excadrill, Mega Sableye, Mew, Arcanine, Politoed, and Tornadus. He had many other guys. I think we all had 11, and he obviously brought what could be his top, you know, top 6. But today I'm actually bringing my top 6, or who at least I thought would be a big asset to this battle, is Conkeldurr, Nidoking, Starmie, Mismagius, Talonflame, and Mega Beedrill. Very walled core. You know, I'm very core group of guys, and I'm definitely proud of my picks. A lot of purple guys. I see, what, 3 purple guys? Yeah, 3 purple guys. Wow, nice and mono. But without further ado, we're gonna get right up in this battle. So please, let's see if we can get our first ever major Pokemon League battle to at least 15 likes, and I'm hoping for your guys' support. And also, make sure you guys go give a follow and subscribe to YouTube for that major Pokemon League as well. There's a YouTube and, again, Twitter, you know, page. So make sure you guys go, you know, follow and subscribe to that, because there's going to be a lot of stuff to do with that. And again, make sure that, you know, just drop some support, and make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel that you do, so that way you don't miss out more. So without further ado, make sure you leave in the comment section of who was the MVP with the hashtag MCM. And with that being said, let's get right into the battle. Now, this battle with Jordie was very insane, and I was like, I was almost sweating. So I'm gonna open up with Swole first, the Conkeldurr, you know, holding those nice cement pillars. But he's actually gonna open up with Tornadus. Definitely did not expect that coming. So really didn't feel like taking a Hurricane, or maybe the same thing, or maybe if this thing was Choice Scarfed. So I didn't really want to take a Choice Scarf Hurricane. So I went to one of my special walls, which is going to be Mismagius, but he actually goes for the U-turn. This U-turn does a nice little chunk of damage, but I resist the bug, which is very good. So Mismagius is, you know, she's a girl and she's putting out work. But I was going to go into Mogwai. Now, this is the biggest threat of the game. I was very nervous to why, you know, like, I really had to get this thing out of here. So I'm actually going to go into Swole here. Now, I should have stayed in with Mismagius, because I could have gotten a Dazzling Gleam off on this thing before it got up these Calm Minds here. But I think I was overthinking of what I needed to do, because the only special or super effective move on a Mega Sableye or Sableye in general is Fairy. So that really sucks, because I really needed a Dazzling Gleam. Could have really hit this thing hard, but I am Guts ability, so I try to hit this thing with a knockoff, and it doesn't do too much. But he does get the Shadow Ball crit here, which does a hell of a lot of damage, and plus I'm burnt, so now I'm pretty much just gonna have to hit this thing hard with like Stone Edges. He probably was gonna see how much he can take, so he goes for the cover here. Now, based off of that, I now know that he has Recover, Calm Mind, Shadow Ball. I didn't really know the 4th move yet, so I was pretty much scouting for that, but I'm just going to keep spamming knockoffs just in case he wanted to switch for some odd reason. But now that we know that he's just going to pretty much recover up until he can keep hitting me hard, which is a good play. So now I pretty much have just to let my Conkeldurr be fodder. So I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge here. Very good play on his part, because he actually goes for the Calm Mind. So now he's at +2 special attack and +2 special defense. Very poor on my side. I told you, the beginning of this battle, I was really overthinking. I mean, I was just like, oh my god, I lost. He has 2 Calm Minds. I'm done. I can't. There's no way I can recover from this. So I actually go into Mega Beedrill here, and Mega Beedrill, you know, he's ready to put in work. All right, so you know he's gonna, you know, nice and Shino Ventril. He's, you know. Nice nickname. So here's where I had to bank on him going for the recover. So I actually go for the substitute here, and he does exactly that. He actually just straight goes right for the recover, and that put me in a good position because I am carrying the sword stance, and I know if I can at least get a sword stance up, I can at least take this thing out with an X scissor. So that put me in such a good position. I mean, you don't even know how good of a position that put me in. So obviously he's going to go for the Shadow Ball here. Shadow Ball is going to take down the sub because obviously, you know, he's at +2. He's at +2 special attack. My sub's not going to stay up. So I really had to bank on the X scissor taking him out, which it did. That put me right back in the game. Plus, I have a +2 Beedrill who is going to outspeed a lot of things. So now he's actually going to go into Gibson, the Arcanine here, predicting the Intimidate. Plus, I kind of expected him to have extreme speed, but he doesn't. And I go for the Poison Jab, and that does a hell of a lot of damage. But he actually goes for the Will-O-Wisp and misses. So that's very, very fortunate for me, but unfortunate for Jordie. But again, he's still a great guy. So, but now I'm actually I was really curious to see if this X Scissor would hit this thing hard, and it actually does a lot of damage, and I mean a lot, because I kind of was going to use it on the Arcanine, but again, predicting the switch, and plus nothing really wants to take a +2 Mega Beedrill hit at all. So I finally take down the Excadrill. It's another threat down, but now he's actually going to go into Tweety Pie. Now I didn't know if a Poison Jab would murder here, but this is the fastest KO you will ever see. Literally one-shotted the Tornadus. So Mega Beedrill is putting in work, and he really just saved me this game. So, but it's not over yet, and he still has Politoed. Now Politoed is a very big threat. His biggest plan is to just get this damn Beedrill out of here. So I go for the Stab X Scissor, but unfortunately it's almost going to take out the Politoed, and he's just going to go for a Stab Rain Boosted Surf, and that's going to take out my my Beedrill, which really sucks because he was putting in the finest of work. But, you know, all great things got to go down soon. So, with that being said, I'm actually going to go into my mascot. My YouTube mascot, which is going to be Nidoking. Great draft pick because he's very versatile. So, he's pretty much going to Scout Protects, but I know I can easily outspeed. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. Now, knowing that nothing on his team really wants to take a Thunderbolt, I just keep spamming the Thunderbolts. I could have went for a Sludge Wave maybe, but if he wanted to switch into Mew, it wouldn't do too much. So I just go for the Thunderbolt anyways, and that is going to take out the Politoed. Now here's a good chance for him to go into Dolly, which is going to be his Mew here. Now I was scared this is going to be the Swords Dance Sucker Punch set, so that's really why I have to hit this thing hard. But I had to, get something that could hit hard, and that was Earth Power because of the Stab plus Life Orb plus Sheer Force plus High Special Attack. So, which easily does half, but it's actually going to put him right back into the green with the leftovers, which really sucks. And I was really hoping that I could, hit this thing hard. But I actually go for Earth Power, and it's almost going to take out the Mew. But unfortunately, he does go for the Psychic, and that is going to take out my mascot. Jordie, why you got to kill the mascot, man? Why you got to kill the mascot, man? But it's all good. So the rain's finally going to stop. Now, I had to really see if this is the Sucker Punch set. So I go into Slick. Now, Slick does pack the Shadow Ball, who is Choice Scarfed. But I just had to see because it really was going to bother me to see if he had Sucker Punch. That way I could scout to either send in, I don't know, just send in somebody to hopefully deal with that Mew. But he's actually going to send in Arcanine after I take out the Mew with the Shadow Ball, which is really good. But now I'm easily just going to go for the Shadow Ball here and take out Gibson. And we, ladies and gentlemen, get our first win in the Major Pokemon League. And I will say that everyone predicted Jordie to win, and I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a couple of Jordie's battles, and it didn't look good for me. But we pulled through, and we finally get that first win. And then next week we have our second match, but this time it's gonna be for our division. It's gonna be our first match for the division, guys, against the Cincinnati Charizards. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Also, guys, make sure you go show some love to Jordie. He put up a hell of a battle, and I can't wait to see what he does throughout the season. Because obviously, we only battle him once, because he's not in my league. But best of luck to you, Jordie, dude. Very good, And the thing is, he told me he was running calcs on Showdown, and seriously, they get you if you don't turn your guys to level 100. So again, Jordie, great battle, dude. Definitely enjoyed it, and hope for the best for you this season. But right now, it's our time to shine. We are going 1-0. So if you guys did like this battle, make sure you show some love to that like button. For I don't know, just the Motor City Moltres winning again. Make sure you drop in the comment section below who's the MVP, and make sure you put the hashtag MCM. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get up out. So please, please, please have yourself a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at. I will talk to you guys later. And thank you for watching What is Cracking, guys. See you.